What's up, family and friends? Welcome to the Woke Nation, our nation of factual truth, where we feel free to share knowledge and spread the knowledge of factual truth without fear, without favor, and without faint. Where we encourage you to live your life and live it well through the knowledge of factual truth, and personally encouraging you to enjoy your life because it is your life. You must live and enjoy your life. That's what we are born to do. We are born to live, explore, and enjoy your life. Don't let anyone rob you of that great um, exploit. That's you doing exploit, taking great care of yourself. That's part of doing exploit. When you have knowledge, you work on it. I always say that between wisdom and understanding is knowledge. So when you know something, you understand it, then you do it. It's when you do it that is called wisdom. Okay. So I'm sharing with us what I titled Night Vigil. So let us talk about Night Vigil. Many Americans don't know what is called Night Vigil. They don't. So, but African, most Africans, immediately you say night vigil, they know. Even those that don't do night vigil, those that never go night vigil, they know what night vigil is, especially if you grew up or living in a place called Nigeria that I know of. Night vigil, used to involve in it. I used to do that. I used to do personal night vigil. I used to do group night vigil, church night vigil, whatever night vigil it is, I used to do all that. There is nothing you are doing as a Christian today that I didn't do well, perfectly then, because I was not in the ministry then for fame or for money, or nobody called me to go in there. I mean, like no pastor or no elder or no parents call me and say, okay, you will be a minister, a man of God. No, I'm the one that said that God is calling me. God is calling me because I was born and bred in such atmosphere, religious place where you believe your visions, your dreams, your revelations, your trance, they are from God. No, they are natural things. Visions, revelations, dreams. And you have heard some people, they say they don't dream. Sometimes I was okay, I say, no, no, yeah. You cannot force it on them. They say they don't have dream. So, but that you're having something doesn't mean everybody must have it. No. Some people say they don't. Maybe that they don't understand it, but that's what they said. They said they don't have dreams. Okay, so that's it. But another word for dream, revelation, vision, trance is wandering thoughts. That's what happens. The same thing that happens when you are awake. The same thing that happens when you are sleeping. When you are because you are thinking, and your brain never go to sleep. Your brain is always present in this world. Whether you are dead, that's asleep, or alive, is the same thing in nature. So that's why you should stop being afraid of dying or see death as a robber, see death as a loss. No. It is the nonsense spirituality and religion taught us that made us living in fear of death. They use death to threaten us. They use death to intimidate us. They use death to make us shut up. No. You want to kill me? You cannot kill me. Yeah, death. Death is transformation. I transform. So you helping me by saying, oh, I kill you. You helping me. Wish me death. I claim death. I receive death. I welcome death. Let it be now or tomorrow. I'm ready. Are you ready? Or are you still living in fear of death? There are little things that will show you who is woke. It's not claiming I'm woke and woke. No, little things. There are little things like death, how you see women. There are things you see some people that say that woke, but they still have problem with what they call half-naked women, sexy women, nude pictures. That's bullshit. You were born nude. So why are you having problem with all those? But that's what society. I decided they teach us this is how we must dress. This is how we must look. This is what is acceptable. This is not what. It's people making up those things, those cultures, those traditions. It's people making up. So why can't you do better one? The one that you like. Do it. Some of you are living even in secret, in secret. You are living in secret to yourself. No. Come on. Enjoy your life. That's the main thing I want you to do. And that's why I'm saying what I just said. So night vigil. Night vigil is disturbing your rest, your own rest. You are supposed to be having rest in the night. Night vigil, they say, start from um, 12 a.m. and ends 5 a.m. Some people end 6 a.m. Imagine that length of time when they're supposed to lay down and they get refreshed naturally. You don't pay for that. You get energized again to continue your life during the day. But these people disturb their own rest, for another rest. They want God to give them rest, so they have to disturb their own rest. So night vigil is disturbing your own rest for God's rest. God disturbing your own peace for God's peace, which is nonsense because they make you believe that God is more real than you, but it's the other way around. You are more real than God. You can speak, God cannot speak. You can handle things, God cannot handle anything. So you are more real than God. But spirituality and religion make you believe. No, there's another force, there's another spirit that is more real than you. No, you have two sides. I used to preach that as a minister of the gospel. I used to preach about spiritual life and the natural life. I say we have two type of life as human beings because that's what I was taught growing up in Christian family, growing up in Christianity, growing up studying the Bible, reading the Bible. So, okay, a spiritual man, a carnal man cannot understand the things of God. So now I know the word of God because I'm a spiritual being. I know there is God. I know there is Jesus. Who or what you have not seen, you claim you know. That's what spirituality and religion does to us. So, but it's lack of peace. Night vigil is evidence of lack of peace or peaceful environment. If you go to neighborhood or places where people are is having at least 90% of peace in their environment, in their neighborhood, they don't do night vigil. Like in United States, all those Nigerians making noise when they come to America, they don't do that shit. They will never try do night vigil in America. If they want to do, they're gonna do it quietly. Because if they make noise, and their noise must end by 2 a.m. It proceed more than 2 a.m., police will knock on the door. Neighbor will call 911. These people are making noise. They're disturbing the neighborhood. But in Africa, you see grown men, grown women, when they're supposed to be sleeping, they are shouting on top of their voice in one school compound or in one family house, someplace they are shouting, praying, hey, making noise, speaking in tongues, clapping hands, singing, dancing, when they're supposed to be sleeping. Misplaced priority. So a short is a waste of time. They're not supposed to be doing that at all. It is anti-nature to be engaging in that night vigil. When you're supposed to be relaxing or at least walking is better than night vigil. Like in America, they have night shift. In Africa, most night shift you will hear is maybe nurses and doctors. But business people, no, not nighttime. Labor people, no, not nighttime. It's during the day. But it's a shame, even some of them that are business people, some of them that are nurses or doctors, they still maybe their day off when they're supposed to rest, they go for night vigil. Or some of them will take a night off every first Friday of the month or every last Friday of the month. Or whenever their church say they must have night vigil. Don't miss it. If you miss it, oh man, I don't know what to tell you, but you will regret it. You know what will happen to you, you never know. That's bullshit. They don't know nothing. Anyone that tell you God said is lying, or God send them is lying, or God will do so thing, that person is lying. If they say God will do anything, ask them for specific date. They will never tell you because no God sent them and no God is saying anything. So, all night prayer has not solved any problem under the sun. There's no place all night prayer has solved any problem. How about this Reverend Father Aroshem Baka? I use Aroshi. Aroshi is like promoting him, but when you any Igbo Christian you use Aroshi for, you will see it as a horrible thing to associate with because the Christianity taught us to hate anything Africa. Okay, but they say their God is a spirit. They don't know that in Igbo language it means God is Arose. Spirit is Arose. Some people with Arabic say it means Arokose. Okay? Okay, God don't want Arabic. Okay, bullshit. Night vigil, all night prayer cannot heal the sick. It can never happen. Night vigil, all night prayer cannot raise the dead. Although in their word, he said that Jesus sent them, Matthew chapter 10, go, as you go, preach, saying the kingdom of heaven is at hand, heal the sick, raise the dead, cleanse the lepers, freely you receive, freely give. For where I know they happen. After their night vigil, even during night vigil, some of them still pay offering. They pay tithe. Night vigil, supposed to be freely you receive, freely give. But, they're going to support the work of God. They say that God is their provider, but they're going to support his work also to show that God is not helping them. So the feelings you have or making claims to be relieved or be healed doesn't make you relieved or healed. It can never happen. I claim this healing. I claim that breakthrough. I claim this. I claim that. That can never make it real. It can never. Yeah, you feel relieved. Oh, I was having pain, but when I step here, I don't feel it no more. You are like, that's your mind. Even the medication they're giving you is dealing with your mind to tell your mind, no, that pain is no longer there. That's why it's called pain relief. But it's still there, but you're going to endure it. But the pain relief will help you feel like, okay, you're not feeling it like that anymore, so you can walk now. It's walking with your mind. Okay? That's why religion is slavery, slavery, mental slavery. They're dealing with your mind. If they can convince you, confuse you, and convert you to believe their stuff, they will be controlling you. So that's what they deal with. So reality is above feelings. Reality is above claims. You can claim anything, you can feel anything, but that doesn't make it real. Reality will show you, no, it's not. You say you are relieved or you are healed, but you still need medicine. That means you are not. Or you're still going to doctor. That means you are not. Or you are doubting what you claim to have, or you're doubting what you claim your God has done. So you're supposed to know that what people have after night vigil is a mere feelings. Mere feelings. That's the same thing they have when they go to church or when they go to mosque, when they pray, when they sacrifice, or when they defend their God, when they kill for their God. All they have is feelings. I feel great. I feel I'm accepted. I feel God is happy with me. I feel. That's all they have after night vigil. And that's what they seen as their reality. But it changes nothing in their reality. In reality and in their reality, it does not change anything. Yeah, you feel relieved doesn't mean it changes anything in your reality. No, it's still there. You get drunk and you think, oh, all my problem has is over. All is well with me. And neighbor rejoice with me. Ooh, the Lord has solved all my problem. When after you get sober, when that drink get out of your system, you will see how stupid you will look. You will look more meaner than you were before you get drunk because that problem is still there waiting for you. Your prayer have not solved it. Your God have not solved it. It is right there because it changes nothing in reality. Let me use your family as an example. If you're born in any religious family or in any spiritual family, your family has been praying. Have they not prayed for the sick to recover in your family, but that sick person still died? It is hard for you to see a family that will deny this fact. They'll say, no, it never happened. Some of you listening to me now, it is currently happening in your family. There's this person that has been sick in your family for years. For years. And what is keeping that person alive today is medication or therapy. It has nothing to do with your prayer. This person has not, if your prayer works, it will not exceed more than 1 day from the first day it was diagnosed or that person said he or she is sick. But this, you are praying 1 week, you are praying 1 month, you are praying 1 year, you are praying 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, you still praying. And some of them is their will, they are enduring their pain and all that. That's what is even keeping them alive. No God has been able to heal them. Look at your family and tell me, no, yeah, the prayers in your family works. Especially those of us that are living abroad. You are living abroad because prayers does not work. If prayer works, you will be in your village or wherever you were born in Africa and succeed there. If you have to travel abroad to make it, it shows you that God and prayer does not work. Some of us, when we are told that maybe we are called for interview in the American embassy or we apply for it, we start going for night vigil to pray for it to be successful. No power will stop it. No. If you don't give the American embassy the documents they requested, no amount of prayer will make it work. No amount of prophecy will make it work. You are anointed man of God. Even if you don't submit the right documents, he will never leave the shores of that country he's living in, saying he's going to America. America is not a place you say miracle will happen. No. Although they claim when they finish something, they say it's miracle. It's not. There's no miracle happening anywhere. It is people doing what they're supposed to do or what they know to do and getting the result, the desired result. So tell yourself the honest truth. This is what I always tell our people. Let's tell ourselves the honest truth. Look at your family. That problem in your family. Some of you are not talking with your siblings anymore. And all of you believe in God. All of you worship God. But why? Where is God? The only thing you will do is start blaming devil or start blaming your neighbors. How can you tell me you believe in God and you believe your neighbor went to a native doctor, made a charm to destroy your family or scatter your family or turn your sons or daughters' mind away from you for them to be doing you wickedly? No. You're supposed to know that part of your problem is that belief you have in your family. That Christian religion, that Islamic religion we have in Africa, it is the main cause of your problem. That's why you see your parents, because you don't believe the nonsense they believe anymore, they begin to see you as the devil. They begin to see you as being insubordinate. Oh, you are no longer. No, come on. Number one, your parents don't own you. Parents, you don't own your children. Your children are not your property. You born them, maybe they born you before, they will born you tomorrow. That's part of life. You are not the creator of that child. You are not the owner of that child. It's not a creature. It's not a property to be owned. It's a living being. So whenever you see that child or anyone else, you're supposed to appreciate its natural thing. Appreciate nature. It's what we do. It's what we do naturally. It has nothing to do with spiritual gift or any ancestral gift and all that bullshit. No. It's rebirth, reincarnation. When we have children, we are rebirth. Our people call reincarnation what? Ibiowa. But we are not coming to this world. We are in this world. We are of this world. We are not coming from anywhere to this world. There's no spiritual world we are coming from to this world. There's no heaven we are coming from to this world. Okay, like our people who believe in spirituality or ordinary, in my language. Now you believe you're coming from spiritual world to this world. This the same thing Christians believe they're coming from heaven because they copy it from us. So you guys believe in that? Because spirituality destroy our science. It was African science first before African spirituality. When Africans had science, in control of science, they were super. Everybody was learning from them. The Asians, the Europeans, they were, of course, Africans are the one that started the nation as I heard. The first inhabitants there were blacks. But you know, the white, they call it, is it white movement then, which they used to wipe out black people. That's why you see black people started bleaching themselves, because for you to get anything that time, you have to be white. So they begin to whiten themselves at least to get by, to get something they need, because the government was even using it against them, both the religious people. So tell yourself the honest truth and stop defending the stupidity because of faith, because of belief, because of fear you have. Fear of imaginary God, fear of the unknown. You don't know what will happen. Just keep believing it. Oh, okay, I believe. If it's not working, okay, it's working for me. No, it's not. You are the one working for you. No belief is working for you. No spirituality is working for you. It is you working for you, working for yourself. You are the one that is working to put food on your table. So stop wasting your time and your resources in the name of prayer, in the name of sacrifice. You go and buy something that people made. You say you're offering sacrifice to a God. Dr. H. has shared that in one of the posts I made where those boys were doing something. I said, who did this to us? After he performed surgery successfully, removed the fibroid, the family went and do sacrifice. Say that making it so that they say that that lady will die. She already succeeded. I mean, she did not die. She came out of the surgery alive. But they still perform that. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Some will say, is it your money they are spending? No, we're talking about being stupid and showing stupidity. And you are bold about that. African spirituality, you are bold about stupidity. African spirituality is African stupidity. Believing in another world, believing your ancestors are somewhere. Yet you still believe in reincarnation. Oh. You say there is reincarnation. You still believe they are somewhere. Reincarnation means they are born. It's called rebirth. That's what Christians stole and call it born again. It's natural. You must be born again. And it's not what is done once. It's done uncountable time. Anyone that tell you there's this how many cycles you will get and you will end is a lie. There's no end of life. There's no end of world. You were born to live. Live your life. Know what works, and begin to do that. Stop living in imaginary, imagining bullshit and calling it spirituality. It is people that call it that there is more. There's no more dignity, but your brain, no more. Your organs, natural organs, they are there. This is my skin. You cannot see the blood in my skin. Does that mean the blood is invisible? Does that mean it's a spiritual thing? No. A doctor operated on somebody successfully because he went to school and get that knowledge. He knew how to do it. He did not do it by faith. He did not consult any God or gods of the land. He did his job. But people still believe, some people did it, they died. And so, the living is not better than the dead. And the dead are not better than the living. You're supposed to know this. It's the same. Alive or dead is the same. It's eternal being. That's why our ancestors, some of them say that death is an illusion. He says, no, death is the end. Death is enemy. Death is love. Death is like, oh, I lost my father. My father and my mother are still alive. And I'm an old man, so my parents are no longer young like that. They will die, right? And some of you will still see that time, whether I'm a hypocrite or not. I said I will never bring my dime for somebody to be put any dead body in the fridge. When I was a Christian, I was even saying that. So how can you be wasting your time and your distance and you think people will just shut up and leave? Okay, leave and let's leave. The same thing. What are you doing online? What are you doing on social media? If you want people to live as they want, as you want us to be, shut up, don't. Okay, you say get out from social media. If I get out of this world, what are you doing in this world? If you believe there is God there, heaven, special time for you there, what are you still doing in this world? Get out from this world. We don't need you. This is my eternal home. Get out from here. You are a stranger. So what are you doing here? Especially when your father is well rich there and living well, and you are here suffering. After you suffer here, then you go there and enjoy. And they tell you that this body you used to suffer here, you will not have it there then. It doesn't make sense that you are here. And that God gave you express way to come there. He said, go and preach those places that are so stubborn. They say they don't, but go and preach that they will kill you. You will come to heaven. It's not suicide. That does not mean you test God. No, you are doing the will of God. The will of God is for you to be killed for God's sake. In the name of God. You hear one sound of God, pop, you the first person to run. Throw away your Bible, everything running. Bullshit. Night vigil is night vanity. Night vigil is night waste. People wasting their time and their life in the night when they're supposed to lay down and get refreshed. Prayer at any time or praying at any time is useless and a complete waste of time. Prayer, God cannot solve your problem, my people, especially you Africans. Prayer, God cannot solve your problem. Look at the problem you have in your land today. Where is God? Where is prayer? Nowhere to be found. Yet people are praying there. That place you are complaining, this thing are happening, evil people are doing this, that and that. Where is God? Is God there? He said, no, don't blame God. It is people you will blame. Idiot, who made the people? You believe God made those people. It is God you're supposed to blame. When a little child is wandering or misbehaving, who do you blame? You blame the parents. And you believe God created you, right? You can't blame God when you see people that he created are misbehaving. God cannot solve your problem. Let that sink into you. If you are looking for someone to convince you or convert you, if you are looking for someone to perform miracle for you, that's if you are looking for miracle or someone to convince or convert you, you cannot see me and you cannot see the factual truth. Factual truth don't convince people. Factual truth don't convert people. Factual truth opens people's eyes. That is the forbidden tree, the forbidden fruit in every religion, even in spirituality. Factual truth. Oh, you must not know everything. It's not just believe. No. If that thing is real, I don't have to believe it. I have to know it. And I can prove it myself also. That I can demonstrate it myself also. So understand that you must know and do. Not believe and do. No. Not pray and do. No. Some of you, it's hard for you to leave prayer. Although you claim to be awakened, but you still pray. Okay, I'm praying to my ancestor. I'm praying. I don't pray to God in the sky. I'm praying to my ancestors. Okay, I'm praying to nature. You know, sometimes I made that mistake to us. Because they brainwash us with all the, from birth, man. I've been praying from childhood. It was 2018 I stopped believing in anything, whether spirituality or 2018. No, I stopped believing in anything religion. Then it's recently I also trust spirituality. But the only way I support spirituality till today and till tomorrow is this. As an African, if you must believe something, then believe what your ancestors believe. Not foreign religion, not Abrahamic religion, not Hindu. No, those ones copied from your ancestors. Do you get that? There's this, my brother from R&D Zogo, Chidebere, right? We have been arguing on this thing. Reason why I have not unfriended him or blocked him, because I know he's practicing African spirituality and he's bold about that. He's not hiding it. It's our thing, but it's not helping us. It's not doing anything for us. He himself, if he can tell himself the honest truth, looking at his village, he will say, yes, it's not working, but we have to believe. No, we don't have to. We have to know. Our ancestors know first before believing. Believing is why white people penetrated us and dealt with us. But if we know, well, I know that one is enemy, and you're not coming close to me. And if you're coming here, I give you this is how you must live here, and you are not taking anything away from here. Know and do what works, my people. Prayer corrupts progress. Do you hear what I just said? That's the last thing I want to close with. Prayer corrupts progress. Anyone that tell you that they are praying, that's why they are progressing. They are hypocrites. They are lying to you. Things can only progress when you stop prayer and start working, knowing and doing what you know. So, knowing and doing what works, that's all you need to progress. But you are praying, that's bullshit. It can never help you, it can never solve any of your problem. So, prayer corrupts progress. Prayer is anti progress. I don't say it delay it, no, it corrupts it. You will never have true progress praying and working or praying and doing anything. Because it messes your brain up. That time you use in prayer, you're supposed to use it in preparation, planning, thinking, coming up with some ideas that will help you to progress. And that's what I'm calling you to do today. Live your life. It is your life. Did I ask you to believe what I say? No. I'm calling you to know what I'm saying. Don't believe me. I'm not asking you to be a believer. Be a knower. Dare to know and live your life. God